shoot him?
Oh yeah, you play a role.
Yeah.
Not quite. No way. Not yet.
Exactly.
Not yet. Let's gonna see what is about. What's behind him. That's
You want to come out here? I'm getting nervous.
All right.
Who are you apart from Lo? Who's your main character?
Oh, your main character is Sue Ellen.
Yes.
Yeah, just so I know who Lo is associated with now.
Yeah, or yeah, exactly. Yeah. Although it's unlikely that Sue Ellen specifically knows any of this, but it will tip toward her, right?
Yeah.
If it goes well. So.
Yeah.
All right. So excellent.
We know about Lo.
A lot. You guys are neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lo, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Trunks in Texas, some kind of old rider runs a breeding stable.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, let's just say that he is tough as leather and he has no oil. And so he has, however, the mineral. Wait. Is there oil? Yeah, there's some oil.
Like
What's that?
It's unclear. He
It's
wants to
unclear.
retain the rights.
If there's oil in there, right? Exactly. So we don't know about exactly what's under that land. He's only ever used it for ranching.
Yeah.
He's kind of what Jock would be if there had been no oil. Right.
Yeah.
So and considers, I suspect, you can play this as you see fit. Maybe he thinks they're a little full of themselves, right? What do they have? And besides, whose stallion sperm does all the work around here, right? And you want to buy that?
I don't think so. That's mine.
There's only one problem. I think you need a lot of money.
Right.
This would certainly make that negotiation a lot. Yeah. Nothing. Honor and pride have a way of Kruger ends, which at this point would be entirely untaxable and untraceable.
So
This is like-
if you want to lay a claim on the saddlebag in some way,
You have to get it from me.
yeah.
But can you like
But you
frame a
could-
scene that I might be finding something, or like how this is going?
Well, that you know about its existence, you're going to have to do something, right? So get it, or maybe currently it's in Jock's office, and that would mean that you would have to steal it.
Yeah, but you'll at some point maybe say where it is, or you.
Yes, correct. And I would say that at this point, since I had it face up,
Yeah.
I am happy to say that at the moment it is in, let's see here, how Ewing accessible is this? Sorry. Currently, there's rumors of it in old storage barns of the Ewings. There's rumors that it exists, but nobody knows precisely where it is. But Jock has hinted about it more than once, you know, that if it worse comes to worse, I mean, at least if everything crashes, we'll have gold.
And ready in a saddlebag.
Yeah, of course, because gold is like real.
Jock.
Oh, totally. He's a gold bug, for sure. Yeah.
But will Lo be coming to the border of the ranches, or?
Is Lo arriving?
Yeah.
Ah. And there's the, and you can even see like the guy on his horse who's been kind of with the rifle has been kind of looking back at you. He's like, they're there. There they are. Like, ooh, us?
Waving happily.
I'm coming, but I'm coming at my face.
Yeah. You'll wait.
Yeah.
Now remember what I said. There's a double fence. There's the real fence where you are, and then there's the fence that Lo built, which is inside your property. Which is kind of the, you know, I mean it fence, which also has less visibility, right? So you are kind of making it inconvenient for anybody just to look across.
Yeah.
The fence you are talking about is just barbed wire on posts.
Yes. I imagine we're up on a little bit of a
Yeah,
height so we can look in.
That's precisely my point. Yeah. Yeah. And you were like, oh, but that's not your property. You couldn't level that hill, right? So can't do anything about that stupid hill.
Yeah.
You tried with the fence, visibility. No, from here they can.
Hello there, neighbor. Fancy you out riding here.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, how's your day?
My day is very good.
Good, good.
Very good, but it would be much nicer to have a neighborly discussion, maybe at a more comfortable place than this.
What kind of discussion? And I'm just like looking at the police, well, looking, caressing my ripple.
Oh, I see. All right. No, you have one too, of course. Right. Yeah.
You just honor your neighbor, the Bible kind. Like a good God-fearing Texan,
I see. I'm on the saddle, just down. So, what do you want to talk about exactly? Straight on.
Oh, straight shooter. We like straight shooters.
Of course.
Yes, maybe business matters.
First to the fence. So, which kind of business?
Maybe horse business, land business.
Horse business? I don't know if you are even thinking about horses right now. So I don't understand. You don't know heck about horses. What do you think? I'm a fool. I've been listening to hearings. I know where you are from.
Yes.
I am going to use one of the plot devices that has been right here in the rule, and I am placing it into the scene right now. And it is a big, fat, 2 meter long, 2.5 meter long rattlesnake. And I don't know if you're familiar with rattlesnakes, because on TV they do not actually show them very well. They show young, lean, slim rattlesnakes. No, when you encounter one out there on the road or in the hills or something like that, they are 3 or 4 times fatter than you think. That's why people they don't see them as snakes. They lie out flat and straight, and people don't really realize that this huge rubbery thing is a snake. And that's why they step on it, because it doesn't look like all coiled up looking like a snake. It's this huge foreign object that you think is like some rubbish or something. It's so fat. And its little tail is much skinnier, and its little head is skinnier, so it's grotesque looking. Yeah. 2.5 meters long. So this thing, it weighs like, half of a person of equivalent size. It's that substantial. And Lo is unaware of the rattlesnake because you are busy looking at the rattlesnakes. This is available as a plot device to be used against Jim Lo when and if you please. If that's what you want to do.
So being Jews,
You
you
see
mean we
it.
could save him from the snake?
Correct. Well, or you can just let it bite him.
That goes very poorly with the God-fearing and stuff. I totally saving Lao.
Okay, yeah.
That seems reasonable to me.
Yeah. You raise a decent guy as
Yeah.
it goes, okay?
I also want him.
Right.
Well, I want him to be a more maybe in that way too. That's for you to guess.
Yeah. Ray also gets massive victory points for seducing women.
All right.
Just to let you know.
Lal doesn't count.
And Lo does not count. Yeah. Lo does not count.
Did I just? How would?
Don't worry about that.
Does it say so?
No, that's something that we will deal with.
Okay, so extra victory point for seducing women.
Yeah.
But saving people is always good for the seducing part as well.
Correct.
Heroes are
Yeah.
that's good.
Did you hear about it? Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Well,
Okay,
like
so-
5 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just
Well,
very quickly. I'm just looking at this, and rules as written, he is very vulnerable to being seduced by Jacques Ewing.
Let's.
No, rules as written does not allow for homosexual.
Oh,
this is
It's not that
so
much.
no.
This
Sorry.
is very. This is 1980 roughly.
It's
It's
it's like
Subtext is rampant, no pun intended, through these shows, but it's very, very, very subtle.
Yeah.
The gay characters are flamboyant and of a particular subculture and very, very regional. More common than you might think. But
in the show?
Not in this show, but I mean in shows.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking like in Dallas.
In Dallas, no, not really. Although there's nothing wrong with throwing one in later or something like that, throwing a person of various proclivities. So therefore, what shall occur here?
Since I want maximum hero points, I would like to wrestle the snake or something, but but the fences are really disturbing it. So I guess shooting the snake would be the thing to do, and then he thinks I'm shooting at him, and then there's a tension.
No, don't write. Right, we get to play our characters. Right, I'm playing the snake.
Yeah,
right?
sorry, you're playing the snake.
He's playing Jim. You play yourself, right? Yeah, but I see your point. But
yeah.
I'm looking over my face.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's you're even physically right.
Yeah.
I'm here. What are you going to do about it?
I'm waiting a little bit to see if the snake is aggressive first of all, because I want to shoot it at the point where I get the maximum hero points. I'm willing to risk Lowell's life on that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's I think your movement up to the fence. Which is usually nobody approaches the fence, right? It's pretty comfy for a rattler. Has disturbed it, right?
Yeah.
You had a question a few minutes ago.
No, I wondered how you insert your hidden card.
Oh, then flip it. Yeah.
Do you have another snake?
Two snakes.
I don't think Ellie is up on your clever plot here, so she's just going to say, "Oh, look, a snake!"
Okay, then I'm shooting straight away.
Watch out, a snake!
And Lo is there, and he realizes he has no chance. The snake is like on it, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm shooting.
Excellent. Okay. So are you trying to get the Raylo card?
Yes.
Okay.
What should I do to try to get it?
We
I
will
just
get to
claim
that.
that I
Right
want
now, you are just saying you want to get it.
I want it.
Right. And do you want to put any of your turn markers as protection on yourself or on the card you have?
How do I need to protect myself? Can I lose myself?
You can't lose yourself as a card, but you can be forced into flipping things. Someone's want to flip over that card and you don't want them to, so that's against you.
All right.
Things
But
like
what is it against? Is it against this card then, or is it against this?
I think the
All
question
sorts
was
of
like
things.
if someone is going to shoot me, should I protect myself against that? And if I don't, what's that's the question,
Okay.
right? Like,
I don't have a specific answer for you. My word is if,
Yeah, sure.
just in case. You don't have to commit to it right this second, but please start keeping in mind what you're going to do with your turn markers.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to protect something, do you need to place it before the attack, so to speak? Can you
No.
Then there's no point in protecting before I'm attacked.
I don't really know. I think the
Yeah.
fiction is going to make a little difference in that regard.
Yeah.
For example, there is some wiggle room there.
I'm
There may come a point where you're saying, "Oh, then I protect," and the fiction there's just no way.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taking that risk.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with losing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, finally, then. So we have come to the point of conflict here. Is there anything that you are interested in getting or?
I mean, I was kind of aiming for the deed, but I think it might be a bit hard. Maybe it's just out of reach in the current interaction. Or...
Do we have the deed to the
The
south?
deed to
That's
Southport
our
is-
ranch.
Yes, but it's my card at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if, for example, Cliff wanted to find the deed to Southport,
Oh, it's like
I tried to
it's
use
actual
that
paper
deed.
lying around. It's more like I
No,
have
but
the
the-
flag.
well, the problem is that it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
The deed to South Fork, if you ask the Ewings for it right now, they would struggle to find that paperwork.
Yeah.
They would struggle to find the justification.
Yeah. All right. But
So
it's not.
that's work on anybody's part to find this thing.
So who?
But
It's
assume-
in the
assume-
federal archives, but that's in the old Spanish section. Well, where's that? Oh, I don't know. We moved all those years ago, right?
But for that low to have it would be very unlikely.
Very
Yeah,
unlikely.
I
And the
was
snake
confused
even less
about
so.
the deeds. Yes.
Yeah. Does that help with the deed?
Yeah, I was confused about the deals because I'm yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
perfect.
So I'm
Okay, so-
considering also playing alone, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll find out that or not.
Okay, now I think we are set for the Ewing offices. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's happening there and who might be there. I could.
Where did we move?
We are now going to the Ewing offices, the Ewing oil offices.
Yeah.
And I think that the first thing that will happen is that there's a call. A call comes in, and it's for the it's a fellow with a Mexican accent who is asking for the secretary says it's some Mexican. Right. It says the secretary says there's some Mexican, and it's who is that? If you were.
It's the one.
Oh no, that's not who I mean at all.
Oh, okay.
No. It says
See, Mexican.
He's calling from some kind of Saltillo thing. Wants to talk to the boss at Ewing Oil.
I guess I can take that call.
So Jock, you heard this too,
Yeah.
right? And so did Bobby.
JR is taking the call. He's the boss. I didn't know that. I thought I was the boss. No.
I don't know who's calling.
Right. And so, Bobby, do you want to get to the phone first?
I tried to reach the boss. Yes.
there's a certain struggle over the
This is Bobby Ewing speaking.
but you said you were going to take it, right? Well, it seems to me that basically the receiver is now equidistant between the two of you being able to use it.
John
So,
disapproves of this. This is childish.
but what I'm saying, both of you can converse.
Yeah.
I can take this. It's nothing.
Well, this is I'm calling from the Southfield properties of South Padre Island. You had a great conversation with my VP, with my vice president, during your trip to the island. You had a great conversation with him. That project seems to be going great, and I'm hoping we can develop it a little bit, get some paperwork going.
Yeah, sure.
I listen in, right?
Okay.
So, this was what you were doing when you were away, getting a tan.
Yeah, I was looking at some property down at the Gulf for development.
Over there on the television, the next item of business, just to let you know, is that a representative of the local press has it's someone from the quiet guy, the liberal senator commission guy, that quiet guy taking notes, right? Will say in his very Massachusetts accent, it will say that there's a lot of concerns about, wait, where's my sheet? There it is. Yes, Padre Island National Seashore has been opened up for development despite many environmental concerns across many parts of the United States, including local activists. And that this has opened up parts of that national seashore for development. And so although it is not directly affected by the Texas Railroad Commission, this context is very worrying for the discussions that we're having right now. So that TV is on in the office. So all three of you can hear this part of the hearings. These are very relevant hearings, right? You guys are keeping an ear open. Right there, they say it's the South, the Padre Island National Seashore, and the guy on the phone is saying, yeah, that whole section of Padre Island, we can really get that going for the next step. I'm sorry, my VP wasn't very clear. What was he talking to? RJ? Is that short for Robert? So is one of you Robert or Bob or RJ or something? The phone really starts to go back and forth.
Is it possible to pick up another phone? Just listen?
Absolutely.
Jock walks over to the other secretary's desk and just
Right, punches the button.
and then just does the like looking at you, looking at Bobby.
Mhm.
Dead silent.
Yeah, I see both of them.
Yeah.